crime fighting goes high-tech in Oklahoma City. Some of the newest tools in OCPD's arsenal: drones, new civilian crime analyst, and license plate reader cameras. Cameras strategically placed throughout the city and attached to patrol cars.
We put those only in the areas where we know that people are likely to be victimized, and we can target those specific individuals that are committing the crime.
The cameras come with some controversy over privacy issues. Police Chief Wade Gorley says the video is automatically deleted after 60 days.
If we're looking for a suspect that's maybe committed a homicide or a drive-by shooting or another violent crime, we can enter that information into the system or search the information that's already there to see if we can find that vehicle in the area.
From eyes on the ground to eyes in the sky and into areas that might be too dangerous for officers.
We have drones that really increase our capability to help us look for suspects, missing persons.
The department has 25 drones. In this video, they used one to find a suspect hiding under a bridge.
They were able to send the drone down and actually speak to him through a speaker and call him out.
There's a restricted area of police headquarters where cameras are not allowed inside, but a team of crime analysts works to track down criminals. The department doubled in size in the last 6 months.
And we've had several instances where they've been successful not only in homicides but in shootings, in pursuits, property crimes. They've really made a difference in a lot of areas.
10 civilians armed with a computer, internet super sleuths, certified and trained, researching, sometimes in real time, even the smallest clue to help break a case.
You may have a homicide and we get some information, maybe a nickname of a suspect or something like that, some basic information you don't have a lot of, or a basic vehicle description, and we'll turn that information over to an analyst and let them start looking to see what they can narrow down.
Just released information shows violent crimes are down in Oklahoma City. Major City Chiefs Association compared last year to this year from January to June. Homicides, rapes, robberies, and aggravated assaults all dropped year over year in that time frame. And the FBI's most recent data shows there were fewer violent crimes overall in Oklahoma City last year compared to the last 10 years.
There's a very small percentage of individuals in a community, even in a large city, that are responsible for the majority of the violent crime. And that's what we're doing now, is we're targeting those individuals, those groups, those gangs, and it's starting to make a difference.
Soon, the latest technology will come together in a real-time crime center right here at headquarters, with more tech on the way. It's about 6 months out.
It'll be staffed with analysts where video information can be brought in together. They'll have communication with dispatch through their radio system. There'll be video from drones and all of the technology that we have and everything that's out there will kind of come together in one location, and it'll help us respond more efficiently to calls.
And the chief says they are still waiting on software and equipment for this crime center. He says eventually they hope to expand it outside of the headquarters and staff it 24/7.